Good morning, dear students. This is Mr. Emil, and today we are going to deal with comparison. Ludo and Oliver are the same. Ludo and Oliver are the same. We can also say Ludo is the same as Oliver. Ludo and Ollie are similar. Ludo is similar to Ollie. Elias and Hannah are different. Elias is different from Hannah. Look at these shapes. D is different from A. B is the same as E. C is similar to F. Your bag is like my bag. I have a brown bag with 2 straps. You have a brown bag with 2 straps. Your bag is like my bag. Your bag and my bag are alike. Our bags are alike. Like means similar to, and alike means similar. They have the same meaning. Your bag is like my bag. Your bag and my bag are alike. Look at these 2 pictures, Ludo's car and Oliver's car. Ludo and Oliver have similar cars. In other words, their cars are alike. A bus is like a train in some ways. These girls are sisters. They look alike. Ludo is taller than Ollie. Ludo is taller than Oliver. Can we say Ludo is more tall than Oliver? Of course not. This is incorrect. Happiness is more important than money. Can we say more importanter? Of course not. This is incorrect. Nicola is taller than Bashir. Happiness is more important than money. In the comparative form, we add er to the adjective, or we put more before the adjective, and then we use than. Adjectives with 1 syllable, like big, in the comparative form becomes bigger, and notice that we have doubled the letter G. Cheap, cheaper. Old, older. What about the Y? If the adjective ends in Y, like funny and pretty, we omit the Y and we add IER. Adjectives with 2 or more syllables, like famous, more famous. Important, more important. Interesting, more interesting. But irregular comparative forms like good becomes better, bad, worse, far, farther, or further. Ivana is older than Paris. Family is more important than money. The woman with the smile looks happier than the woman with the frown. We have a big family. My brother is older than me. Grandpa is the oldest of all. The comparative form, my brother is older than me. But in the superlative form, when we compare more than two persons or two things, Grandpa is the oldest of all. Adjectives with one syllable: old, older, the oldest; big, bigger, the biggest; pretty, prettier, prettiest; easy, easier, easiest; expensive, more expensive, the most expensive; important, more important, the most important. Irregular forms: good, better, the best; bad, worse, the worst; far, farther, further; and in the superlative, the farthest or the furthest. Justin is taller than Paris. Ivana is the tallest of all the sisters. A good bicycle is expensive. A motorbicycle is more expensive. A car is the most expensive of all. A horse is heavier than a dog. An elephant is the heaviest of all. Oliver and Theodora are the cutest children I know. Dudu is one of the cutest children I know. Angel Falls is one of the most beautiful waterfalls in the world. Nidu is one of the best students in school. One of is followed by superlative plus plural noun. Can you form a sentence? Tahiti is one of the most beautiful places in the world. P.O.'s barbecue is one of the worst restaurants in this town. The Eiffel Tower is one of the tallest buildings in the world. Oliver is sad, but Dudu is happy. Oliver is sad, but Dudu is happy. What is followed by the opposite of the adjective in the first sentence or in the first part of the sentence? He likes classical music, but she likes jazz. And don't forget to add a comma before but. Dudu is tall, but Oliver is short. The first test was easy, but this test is difficult. The dinner wasn't very good, but the dessert was delicious. Dudu is happy, but Janet isn't. Giraffes are tall, but lions aren't. I was reading, but Leah wasn't. Ali rides a bike, but Hannah doesn't. They like candy, but we don't. Karen brought gum, but Dudu didn't. Adults can cook, but babies can't. Anne will jump rope, but Janet won't. Janet isn't happy, but Oliver is. Lions aren't tall, but giraffes are. Anna wasn't reading, but I was. Lisa doesn't sing, but Ali does. We don't like tea, but they do. Muhammad didn't laugh, but David did. Babies can't cook, but adults can. Hannah won't play, but Karen will. Oliver is happy, but Janet isn't happy. Oliver is happy, but Janet isn't. Janet isn't. This is a shortened verb phrase. This dog is on a leash, but that dog isn't. Mariam won't go on an airplane, but her friend will. Some people love pet goldfish, but I don't. Jake works harder than Henny does. Oliver works more quickly than Dudu does. Carlos works the most quickly of all. In the comparative form, we use more before the adverbs that end in ly. More carefully, more neatly, more slowly. And in the superlative form, we use the most carefully, the most neatly, the most slowly. Angie works faster than Debbie does. Melissa works the fastest of all. We add er or est with irregular adverbs like hard, fast, early, late. Most people sing better than I do. Stephen sings the best of all. Better and best are forms of well. Sally had a good score on the English test. Myrna had a better score. Paula had the best score of all. I have to get up early on Monday. I have to get up earlier on Tuesday. I have to get up the earliest on Friday. Simon can run quickly. Majid can run more quickly. Larry can run the most quickly of all. Thank you for watching. Until we meet again, I wish you the best of luck. Mr. Emil.